Welcome back, everyone. Today is our regular season finale, a game that apparently is a rivalry game. The game has decided for us, but first we have our first request to change the name of a player. Commenter has requested that we change the name of the punter to Isaac King III. Now here's the thing, our punter is a senior, so you're really only getting 2 games out of this. So let me know if you see this, if you want me to change the name of the next punter to like Isaac King IV, or I could also name him Isaac King III again, if that's what you want. In fact, if I don't have any indication that you've seen this, I'll probably just name the next punter Isaac King III. Anyway, here we go against UConn, our parents' rival. They are 4-7 on the season. We are 7-4, looking to finish out 8-4, finish out strong after last week's loss to Utah. Though I think it's safe to say that Mike Francesa is not on the hot seat. UConn receives the ball first in this one. A lane opens up there. It looked like they had something for a second, but Hofstra able to converge and make the tackle. Connecticut is led by their quarterback, let's say Nick Evers, and he will come out here at the 30-yard line. He'll drop back on first down and will be hit, and the ball will be incomplete. Second down now. And on second down, he'll hand this one off to the running back, number 11, who gets 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 here for UConn on their first drive. And on 3rd and 8, he drops back and he surveys the field and he throws over to the right side. That looked pretty close, but they're going to call that a catch. Hofstra's going to challenge it, and they will say it is indeed a catch. Hard to tell from that angle. I operate with the philosophy of the game's going to do whatever the game's going to do, so I'm not going to worry too much about looking at the replay that closely. But so they picked up the first down, and then they gained 6 yards on first down. Then on second down, they get 4 there for the first down here across midfield into Hofstra territory. Now operating from the pistol in Hofstra territory, Evers drops back to pass, has all day to throw. Hofstra only rushed 3, and finally throws it to his running back, and he's able to evade some defenders into the end zone for a touchdown. Unfortunately, they're just knifing through the Hofstra secondary, and it's now 7-0 UConn. Those plays where you rush 3 and drop everyone into coverage seem like a good idea until you get absolutely no pass rush. Nice run from Keontae Tyson on first down, picking up 13 yards there and getting a first down for Hofstra. Now operating out of the pistol with trips to the left. Hines is going to keep this, and he's going to get tackled for no gain. Now they're going to motion the tight end across, handoff to Tyson, and he's going to get tackled for just a 2-yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 here for Hofstra. And 3rd and 8, Hines drops back to pass, throws one into traffic over the middle of the field. It's caught by Keyshawn Robinson. Actually kind of worked out well in the end. And just like that, Hofstra is into UConn territory. Now the toss play out to Tyson gets 4 yards. On 2nd and 6, Hofstra comes out with 5 wide receivers. And Hines drops back to pass and launches one deep down the right side. He's got Moore open, and it's a touchdown Hofstra. Moore on the streak down the right sideline, got behind the defense, and Hines lofted it up there for him, and he was able to grab it for a touchdown, and Hofstra is going to tie this one up at 7. Beautiful throw there from Hines in the snow. I do not enjoy playing in the snow in these games, to be honest. I enjoy the aesthetics of it, I guess. Like that Browns-Steelers game was cool last night. But playing the video games with the snow, I just don't. Visually, it kind of throws me off a little bit. I do not enjoy it. Now UConn back with the ball, 2nd and 7. They hand it off here to the left side and get 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here for UConn. And Evers drops back to pass and throws this one underneath to his receiver for a first down into Hofstra territory at the 47-yard line. Nick Evers has gone over 3,000 yards passing on the season now today. Seems like he's had a pretty good year. And hands this off to his running back, who's able to break a tackle and cut back to the middle and gain 9 yards on first down. It's going to be 2nd and 1 now. 2nd and 1. Evers looks to throw over to the right side, and he's got a completion down to the 32-yard line. So UConn driving once again here. They hand this off to 22, and he's going to be met near the line of scrimmage. Will fall forward for 3 yards, though. 2nd down and 7 now. Again in the shotgun. Evers drops back, looking, and his running back's just left alone over there. A little mistake by me. I thought because we were in match coverage I would follow the other guy, but that was my mistake. The route was too shallow for that. So a short gain on 1st and goal. Now it'll be 2nd and goal from the 9. And on 2nd and goal, they're chasing after him, and they're going to get the sack there. The defensive tackle, big old 97 up the middle, comes in and sacks him for a 9-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and goal now, back at the 18-yard line. And Hofstra is going to get another sack here. And now they're going to go back to the 27-yard line, where they will attempt it's like a 44, 45-yard field goal. And the kick is up, and it is good. So UConn goes ahead here in this one, 10-7 early on, as this Hofstra defense has looked rather suspect thus far. Mike Francesa is probably going to have to yell at his boys a little bit. Hofstra back on offense now as we head towards the end of the first quarter. Handoff to Tyson up the middle, who breaks a tackle and around the line of scrimmage, bounces off of a guy and heads upfield for 9 yards there. Pretty nice run. 2nd down and 1. This should be the last play of the first quarter. Underneath to Moore on the drag route on a mesh play. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So UConn leads this one 10-7. Hines has yet to throw an incompletion. Nick Evers, 99 yards. And the touchdown. He's looking pretty good too. I'm not sure if it's Nick Evers or Nick Evers. I think I've said both so far. And I think we're gonna call him Nick. Now on 2nd down and 10, they're gonna get a little swing screen set up. Nice cut back, nice cut out, and nice little nifty moves there. Gets them a 1st down there by Tyson. Now they're going to a little triple option. They pitch this one out to Strickland. He's going to lose 3 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 13. Now they're going to motion Keyshawn Robinson back into the backfield. And they're going to throw this one deep, and it is incomplete. 3rd and 13 here for Hofstra. They come out in the 5 wide set. And Hines drops back. They're going to loft this one up. He had Scooter Page, but just didn't make a good enough throw. And so Isaac King III will have to come out and punt this one away. And a nice punt it is there by Isaac King III, as UConn will fair catch it at the 12-yard line. And the 1st down handoff will pick up 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 now. Another handoff to the left side. Gets just 1 yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and 5 here. 3rd and 5, and the quarterback drops back, has the curl route on the left side. Looked like we had 2 guys in the vicinity, but nobody able to prevent the catch. Now they're going to hand off on 1st down, and they'll get a good 6-yard gain there, staying ahead of the chains. 2nd and 4. They're going to hand off again to the left side, really working the left side of this defense right now in the run game. And that gets them another 1st down. This Hofstra defense looking kind of soft today. They throw this one over to the right side, complete for 7 yards on 1st down. Again, they're just moving the ball on this Hofstra defense. And now they're going to swing it over to the right. And can they prevent the 1st down? They can. A wonderful tackle by Jaden Bellamy. Bellamy, one of the best players, one of the best corners in the country. He's got to be. He's the best player on this team. Transfer in from Syracuse, who had transferred to Syracuse from Notre Dame. And they're going to option out here, and Hofstra just didn't see this coming. And our boy Nick scoots out to the left side, down to the 36-yard line on a little option run. Now they're going to run a stretch play, number 11, off the right side. He's going to gain the edge. There's nobody home. And when they finally hit him, he is going to be able to fall forward into the end zone for a touchdown for UConn. This number 11 kind of shredding us a little bit. And the kickoff, you might be wondering why I'm showing you a kickoff. And, well, it's because Keyshawn Robinson breaks into the open field, and they are not going to catch him. He's the fastest player on our team. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Hofstra right back in it just like that. And so Lightning strikes on the kickoff return, and it's now 17-14. Right back out is this suspect Hofstra defense, giving up big gains in the run game as UConn gains 8 yards there. This double-headed running back attack is giving us trouble here as they get a huge run there. As Robinson now has 8 carries for 72 yards on us. We give it to him again, this time just 2 yards. That takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Nick takes the snap on 2nd and 8, rolls to his right, throws, and they're going to get calls for pass interference here, it looks like. That's just a terrible call. I mean, that was a good play. I don't know what the ref was looking at. That's absolutely bogus. Francesa's heated right now on the sideline, and he's got every right. As 22 catches a pass for a first down. And now Nick takes the snap on 1st and 10. Throws over to the right side. It's intercepted. That's Jaden Bellamy, and he's going to go back for a pick 6. They are not going to catch him. All the way for a touchdown, Hofstra. What a momentum swing as the Hofstra has come back from a 17-7 deficit to take a 21-7 lead now they're about to without having their offense touch the field. As the kickoff return and now the pick 6 by Jaden Bellamy have put Hofstra in front here late in the 2nd quarter. What a swing here in Storrs, Connecticut. All right, Nick is back out here with 1:33 left. I'm confusing myself with camera angles. And Nick's going to throw this one away. All right, now on 2nd and 10. They're going to throw this one over to the right side, and they've got a man all the way up to the 45-yard line across midfield into Hofstra territory. Everybody except Jaden Bellamy in our secondary just stinks. Mike Francesa needs to hit the recruiting trail and get some defensive backs who know how to run and play some ball. Now 2nd and 10 here. Nick's going to throw over to the right side on a receiver running back to the ball. And they're going to grant him forward progress to the first down. Seems kind of odd to me because he was voluntarily running backwards. But whatever. 2nd down now after Nick has to throw that one away on 1st down. 1 minute left here. And he launches one deep down the middle of the field for a touchdown. It looked like it was like a bang 8 route against the cover 3 defense. Split between those two, the safety and the corner. And it looked like he was able to get open there for the touchdown. And UConn is now leading 24-21. 44 seconds now left. And Hines is going to chuck one up. And Keyshawn Robinson is wide open. It looked like cover 4. And all the deep defenders matched on other receivers. And it left Keyshawn Robinson uncovered on the post route for an easy touchdown there for Hofstra. As that play just busts the coverage. So Hofstra is able to strike right back and take a 28-24 lead here very late in the 2nd quarter. Although with the way this Hofstra defense is playing, I do think that there's still plenty of time for UConn to do something. 35 seconds left in the half. Nick is in the shotgun on 1st down. He's going to drop back and throw this one over to the right side into double coverage there. Could have been intercepted, but instead it's just knocked away, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 now. On 2nd down, he drops back and throws incomplete over the middle. Had a guy open, but he just missed him. 3rd down and 10 coming up now. They're just going to hand this one off, and he breaks a tackle, and number 11 gets loose on the left side as we totally lose contain there. And he breaks a run all the way down deep into Hofstra territory at the 24-yard line. And all of a sudden, UConn's sort of in business here. And then they hit a corner route here. No, they're going to say that is incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nick drops back. And he's looking up the seam, and Bubba Van Claiborne could have picked that one off. I couldn't click on. And so that one falls just incomplete. Now 3rd down. And he's going to throw this one over the right side. And is that Bubba Van Claiborne again knocking that away? 2 straight passes that probably could have been intercepted. But instead, UConn will get to attempt a field goal and is up and is good. And that is going to bring us to halftime here. It is 28-27. A back and forth, up and down first half that saw a lot of explosive plays on offense, defense, and special teams. And Hofstra leads this one 28-27 going into the break. .152 yards on only 9 pass attempts for Hofstra and 2 touchdowns. They have hit at least, I mean, the 2 touchdowns have been some big explosive plays in the passing game. We have not really sustained a drive on offense, though. That is a bit of a concern. This gives me a little bit of the Bowling Green game. It reminds me a little bit of, because in that game we were up like 10-7, like into the 3rd or 4th quarter. But the only touchdown we scored came off a pick 6, and our offense really hadn't done anything all game, but we were winning. But once their offense scored a little bit, we just had no answer, and they beat us pretty easily. And at this point, we can't stop their offense, and our offense has hit some explosive plays, but not been super consistent. So let's get this second half started here. Hofstra gets the ball first, and on the rocket toss, Keontae Tyson will lose 1 yard. Now on 2nd down, they swing a screen out to was it Foreman, and he gets 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. On 3rd and 3, Hofstra is going to hand this one off to Tyson, and he's going to get stopped short of the marker. It's going to be a 4th down and 1 here, deep in Hofstra territory, and they are going to go for it. Hines going to run up the gut, and he is going to have a 1st down up to the 35-yard line. Now Hofstra is going to come back with an empty set, throw this one over the middle, and that's going to be undercut. Just lobbed it up too much, and UConn's defender is able to undercut it and intercept it in Hofstra territory here early in the 3rd quarter. So UConn's going to be in business here, and they hand this one off to the running back, and he gets 1 yard after sliding between a couple defenders. It's 2nd down and 9 now. And they're going to hand this one up the middle, and he almost broke that. If he got through that level, he was he might have been gone. But he gets 8 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 1, and Hofstra sends a blitz on 3rd down and gets him for a loss. It's going to be 4th down and 2 now. Big play here. UConn's going to hand this one off on a stretch play off the left side, and they're just going to get it down to the 28-yard line. They are going to pick up that 1st down. That would have been a huge stop for Hofstra, but UConn will keep the ball and get 7 yards here on a run now on 1st down. And they'll hand it off again to the... I mean, they are really just going at the run game against us now. Seems like the adjustment to the man coverage that we found some effectiveness with is to go to the run game. And it's now 1st and goal down at the 3-yard line. They're going to hand this one off, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown, UConn. And so UConn takes a 33-28 lead here. They will go for 2. They go to an empty set, and they drop back. And throw, and he's going to catch it, but short of the end zone line, and he's going to fall out of bounds at the 1 yard line, so it will remain 33-28. Hofstra back on the ball now on first down. They hand this off to Strickland out of the full house, and he's able to run for a first down. Staying in the full house now. They're going fumble the triple option, as they do oh so often. I really wish they'd fix that, because I really do want to be able to run these plays. There's a holding penalty on this play as well, but the fumble lost more yardage, and we will lose a down with that. So they will decline the penalty. Now our offensive lineman there will false start, and that will back us up even further. It's now 2nd and 27 here. Quandre Hines in the 5 wide receiver set. He lofts this one up on a corner route, and that is complete. Wonderful play there. They gain 22 of it back. It's now 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Hines runs up the middle. He gets 3. It's going to be 4th and 2 now. They will go for it. And they're not going to run against this look. Hines rolls out to the right. He's going to throw it up, and it's going to be knocked away. This guy had a chance there, but an odd decision there on 4th down, and it's going to be turned over deep in Hofstra territory in a 5-point game. And UConn's going to hit their running back out of the backfield on 1st down, and now they're all the way down inside the 10 already. Set up 1st and goal. And so on 1st and goal, Nick is going to swing this one out to his running back 22, who is going to pick up, 1 yard down to the 7. So nothing special. 2nd and goal. They're going to run the stretch play off the left side. They've had quite the success with that play against us. Gets them 6 more yards down to the 1. It's now 3rd and goal at the 1. They're going to try to run the quarterback, and we're going to tackle him for a 2-yard loss back to the 3-yard line. They kicked the field goal. Apparently I cut that out. Maybe just used to cutting out extra points. But they made the field goal. It's now 36-28. And so we're back on it now. Throwing to Moore, who gets us up to the 36. So a nice little play there. He's having a pretty good game, actually. Probably his best of the season. He hasn't really done much. Our outside receivers are our highest overall receivers, but they're not fast at all. They're both like high 80s in speed, I believe. And they're also not that high overall. They're like 75 or 76. And again, Moore down the right side. And he comes up with a huge catch here on the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's going to get Hofstra all the way down to the UConn 23-yard line. And that is where they will start in the 4th quarter, as it's 36-28 here after 3. UConn with an 8-point lead over Hofstra here in Storrs. On 1st and 10, Hofstra lines up in the full house pistol. They're going to hand it off to Tyson, and he's going to be met in the backfield for a loss of 1. So they're going to line up in the UNLV go-go formation here. They're going to swing one out to Tyson on the left side, and he's got a little bit of space. He is going to pick up 4 yards down to the 19-yard line. It's 3rd and 7 now, and they're going to try to throw up a fade route to Robinson, but it's going to be undercut by that outside defensive back and intercepted. Really tough break for Hofstra there. Another pick by Hines, and UConn's going to have the ball back, up 8 points here in the 4th quarter. And it feels like Hofstra at this point has basically canceled out all the fortunate breaks they've gotten in this game, such as a pick 6 and a kick return touchdown. This one out to was at the tight end, who was absolutely wide open and just dropped the ball, it looked like. Now they're going to go screen on 3rd and 6. I snuffed it out, but still got caught up in the block. But we did get them short, just 1 yard short after they gained 5 yards, and they did have to punt this one. And so Tyson fields the punt, gets tackled right there at the 41-yard line. Not bad field position, plenty of time left. Hines drops back on 1st down, throws, and it's intercepted. Looking for his man on the post route. Just not a good throw. Not a good decision, as the defender was playing inside leverage. Should have come off it and gone to another guy. But what can you do? Cam Stewart is injured, our best defensive lineman. And they hand this one off on the right side. Number 11 loose again, and our slow safeties are not going to catch him into the end zone. UConn pulling away now. It's going to be 43-28 here after they kick this extra point. Cam Stewart out for the game. Hines back in it. Not over yet. Still a 2-score game. And he's going to scramble and break a tackle and push forward for a first down. A little tough run there. And now they're going to go, and he's going to play action on first down. And doesn't see anything and just gets sacked for a loss of 12 back to the 17-yard line. Just lost all the yards he just gained on the play before and then some. Now it's second down. They're going to throw this underneath. They'll get 7 yards. Now it's going to be 3rd and 15 here. And on 3rd and 15, he's going to look for his man on the... I mean, just absolutely ridiculous. He had like 7 steps on that guy. And just makes a terrible throw that gets undercut and intercepted. And run all the way back down to the 10-yard line. Hines is like holding his like midsection, like his ribs are broken or something. Blaming his horrible play on a non-existent injury. As excited as we are about Hines and as much of a grace period as we've given him throughout this year, because he's not Tyler Olsen, he definitely needs to improve a lot this offseason. And the team around him as well. And then I think hopefully next year we will stop throwing more interceptions and touchdowns. And he gets sacked here on 2nd and 4. Also, I'd like if he got a little faster. That wouldn't bother me at all. Like if he had the speed to really do some damage on runs. That ball is going to lead Tyson out of bounds. So it's going to be 4th and 10 now. They're going to go for it. 4th and 10, Hines drops back, and he throws one up, and he's got his man down the sideline on the left side on the corner route. And that is going to be a first down all the way up to the 44-yard line for them. And now on first down, he's got Bell down the middle on the post route, and that is going to be a touchdown, splitting the cover 2 safeties there. And Hofstra striking again late, and I suppose not entirely dead yet. Although they do fail the 2-point conversion, and they will also fail the onside kick. And so that should probably do it here. Technically not victory formation. We do have 3 timeouts. I actually don't bother to use them. But after we get a stop here, it makes me feel like maybe I should have. Unlikely that we would have won the game either way. But if things had played out exactly the same, except I'd used timeouts, we could have made them punt with like 1:47 on the clock or something like that, probably. I think. Or no, I don't remember what the clock was at. They punt this one into the end zone. But basically, their possession could have taken like 15 seconds instead of like a minute and a half. Anyway, got time for like 2 plays here. Maybe 3. As Hines gets hit as he throws. Now on 2nd down and 10. Going to throw this one up on the hat is wide open. Moore again, just cooking that guy over there on the right side. But Hines just misses the throw. And they're going to try the same exact thing. It's not going to work. That is going to be the end of this one. UConn defeats Hofstra in this first iteration of this apparent rivalry game, 50-34. Darrell Robinson, 23 carries, 209 yards, 5 touchdowns. Good Lord, I did not realize that. We have 5 touchdowns to that guy. All right, now it is a rivalry game. Next year, they're coming to our place early in the season so it doesn't snow. And we are going to beat them by 3 touchdowns. All right, let's check out the stats here. We could not run the ball to save our lives. We did have a pretty high yards per attempt. That's probably skewed by a small number of plays that went for a lot of yards. -3 in the turnover battle, just not good. Yeah, I mean, we had our shots. I think this was one of those games where, like, we were just pushed around up front. They were able to run the ball all over us. I tried a number of different things to stop that. And it just seemed like one of those games where your opponent was just going to win in the trenches there. We couldn't run the ball ourselves, pretty much. But I think we still could have won if I'd played better. That center Westerman has us on a deal breaker now because we dropped in championship contender. So Patrick Crowley, we need a backup plan because I think we do need another center on the roster out of the Bronx. BX Patrick Crowley, descendant of a Queens political dynasty. And then we're going to look at some quarterbacks. LaMichael Rattay is an A+ name, so he's got to be good. And Rudy Brommel out of Hollywood, Florida. We'll take a look at him. Now we're going to scout Rattay a little bit. And he's got 88 speed. He's got 95 throw power. Portland, Oregon. Interesting place for Hofstra to try to pull a kid from. But we are going to do it because he looks good. Took a quick look at some of these other guys. It looks like his throw power is not going to grade out high. And this guy looks like his speed is only 83. Which is whatever. I mean, Quandre Hines is only 83, I think. But kind of hoping he gets faster. Anyway, on to the next week. Ben Herrera commits and Andre Okafor commits. A couple of receivers. Although Herrera is an athlete. And I am open to playing him. Possibly if he is like a comparable overall defensive back. We might put him there. We're going to fire our defensive coordinator. Even though David Musket is a cool name, we have to scapegoat somebody for some of those defensive performances this season. And Mike Francesa is going to get a contract extension for doing such a great job. Here are the conference championships. Interestingly enough, Arizona started the season 11-0 and is ranked 18th. So they can't be worse than 11-1. So it seems a little harsh to them, but whatever. Kansas State is back up in the top 5. They're at 3. Their only loss on the season is to us. There's also a little pandemonium in the Big Ten, as there's 3 8-1 teams. And Penn State didn't play either of these teams, and Illinois has already lost to USC. Penn State didn't lose a conference game until the last game of the season there against Oregon. And Illinois here, see, they beat Ohio State, but they lost to USC. Connor Wegman is your Heisman winner. 35 TDs, 7 picks. And Hofstra's headed to the Idaho Potato Bowl against the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. So we do get invited to a bowl, and we are excited to take on the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. We are 4 overall points better than them, so hopefully we can get the win in this one and head into the offseason with some momentum. Arizona lost to Kansas State. They are now dropped to 20th in the rankings. Turns out their only loss came in the final game of the season at Arizona State. Tough break for them. I just think it's kind of a weird thing this game is with rankings. I think there's probably like some mid-major teams ranked ahead of them. On early National Signing Day, our class is ranked 97th, so we are going to have to close strong there and hopefully hit the transfer portal hard again. Here are the jobs I'm being offered. Not that I'm leaving or anything, but the Vandy head coaching job is being offered, and apparently it's just a lateral move. Notre Dame, they want me to be their defensive coordinator. Anyway, Ruby Redman, I think, is the defensive coordinator we're going to try to hire. I want somebody with some good, like, skill trees. Like the recruiting one, I think we could use some boosts there because I have the progression on, like, slowest. So, Francesa's progressing really slow. And I still can't put more than 50 points on anybody, and I think that's hindering our abilities a little bit. Take a look at the season stats now after the end of the regular season. Tyson going for 768. Keyshawn Robinson going for almost 830, or going for almost 1,000 yards when he only really started for like half the season is kind of interesting, I guess. Same with Trey and Bell, who really only started for, I mean, didn't even really start. He's our wide receiver 4. Although I guess that indicates that Robinson really didn't get that much of a boost, I guess, because he was the wide receiver 4 before that. But moving Bell into wide receiver 4, that truly is like half a season's total of stats. Tyson was second on the team in receptions, which is interesting, I guess. Scooter Page, 18 for 343. Ends up with higher yards per catch than Robinson. I think perhaps because we just like force-fed the ball to Robinson a little more due to his speed and just thinking like, hey, maybe this fast guy can do something. Oluwave led the team in tackles. Quincy Blue in interceptions. Bellamy right behind him with 6. BVC had 4. Bellamy led the team in touchdowns with 3 on the defensive side. Quincy Blue 6 pass deflections. Blue with 2 fumble recoveries and a 64-yard fumble return. Bellamy 3 touchdowns. Blue, I think that was off a block kick, and Townsend, that was off the sack against Liberty. That's all. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And next time we will take on Louisiana Tech. Any final comments about which conference we head into would be appreciated. Although I think I'm leaning heavily towards the AAC, the American Conference. But thank you. Take care. Bye.